Yeah, I'm for sure coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home, baby. Now. Coming home. I'm coming home, baby. Now.
That's Come On Home with the Velvet Fog. It's a crisp, clear night outside the peg. You're here with the Night Train Show. A few scores for you. 732031. RLB news. F1. Soul Frank back in control. Gotta wonder what's happening to Braun. That looked so overwhelming earlier on. Still think they're the odds-on favorite here, though. Great management, great set of drivers, superb machinery. I think they'll be all right. McLaren's impressive early on. IRL, that's good to see. Scotty Moore and Ryan Carter back in the news. Although Carter can't be pleased with his last couple of outings. GP2, where do you start? There's so many interesting stories here. Kendra, Wells, Kirk, McPherson, Bean. It's great to see Connor Sykes get a ride. Can you believe the chaos at Mace's team on Lucky Strike? Carlos MJ. Oh, there's a story. It looks good. Speaking of stories, want to hear a strange one? Do you? It seems there was this guy, this gear crasher, running along Route 66 in the southwest. He avoids the interstates. He likes the lonely roads. Like he's trying to avoid something. But hey, who isn't? It's a hot, dry Arizona Saturday. Not a cloud in the sky. The bouncing of his rig jogs his memory. Life of mistakes. Opportunities squandered. The cost of his dubious curiosity have made him more cautious of his instincts. But wisdom's a funny thing, you know. And fleeting. It's so subject to the vagaries of a restless soul. But the years of driving have honed his visual senses. He allows the bikes to roll off in the distance when he spots the girl. Which way you going, he asks. This road only goes in one direction, she offers with a smile. Well, let's go that way, he responds. He brings the big machine back to cruise. But it doesn't take long before the sunny, warm skies turn dark, cold, and wet. I know this area like the back of my hand. It almost never rains here. Good thing you didn't get caught out there, he says. Yeah, good thing. There's some idle chat. It seems Lucy's her name. Going to Winslow. Mind if I turn the radio on, she asks. Something you might want to hear, she suggests. Please. She goes through the country stations and the right-wing talk shows. But then she finds her station. He listens and... Hey, I recognize this. This is RLB.
There is a good reason.
I used to race in Formula Trinity. Really? She responds. Yeah. Moore, Carter, Wood. I know all those guys. I'd give anything back to trade these 18 wheels for a carbon fiber speed demon. Anything, she asks. Oh yeah, absolutely anything. He answers without much thought. The rain continued to pour as they pulled into Winslow. She directed him to a rundown motel on the edge of town. I'll get off here, she says. I hate to leave you out in the rain. "I'll be fine," she replies. And then she was gone. It was the oddest thing. The skies cleared. The sun came out. He unloaded a few miles down the road in Flagstaff. Headed out empty to Vegas. Thought he'd test his fortune for a day or two there. Skill is far too often confused with luck, usually with unfortunate consequences. But whatever it was, his fortunes in the city of Allure were exceptional. He stayed an extra day. His winnings did not stop. By the following day, his sense of duty prevailed. He fought back the urge to play on. Northern California bound, he stopped at a lonely gas bar about an hour north of Vegas. The story gets even stranger here. So some kid is fueling his 50-gallon fuel tanks. In the corner of his eye, he spots a pile of old newspapers on a trash can. He's inexplicably drawn to them. Picks up the top one. Does a double take. That's the same girl, isn't it? Murdered a week ago. Can he trust his own experience? His judgment, his eyes? But that's the question. What can you trust? Who can you trust? Decisions. This is the night train. Just trying to stay on track.